Today, we have the greatest argument in comic book history. Let's get real. Hello, and welcome to Real. My name is Luciano, and today we will be discussing Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Is a day for truth. The world needs to know what happened and to know what he stands for. That kind of power is very dangerous. Let the record show that this committee holds him responsible.
That's how it starts. A favor. A rage that turns good man cruel.
This Bat vigilante is like a one-man reign of terror. You don't get to decide what the right thing is. Nobody cares about Clark Kent taking on the Batman.
This means something. It's all some people have. It's all that gives them hope. People hate what they don't understand. Be their hero, Clark. Be their angel. Be their monument. Be anything they need you to be. Or be none of it. You don't know this world a thing. You never did.
Do you know the oldest lie in America, Senator? Devils don't come from hell beneath us. They come from the sky.
20 years in Gotham, how many good guys are left? And they stayed that way. He has the power to wipe out the entire human race.
The red capes are coming. The red capes are coming.
Okay, right off the bat, let's get on to The Dark Knight, okay? I remember when it was first announced that Ben Affleck would play the role of Batman, everybody went nuts, and especially the internet went crazy. People felt really strongly about this, and they were not happy at all, saying that he was gonna butcher the character. They saw some shots of him, some pictures of him on the set with a suit on, and it looked like a really fat suit, a really fat Batman suit, and people were just going crazy, I remember. There's a lot to say about this movie, and I will just say right now that incredibly, Ben Affleck's performance was the best part of this whole endeavor. So this is DC's attempt at starting their own cinematic universe, much like Marvel has with their superheroes. And it pairs off Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck as Superman and Batman. and it really sets it up. It's called Dawn of Justice for a reason. It sets up the future Justice League movie and their various solo movies and projects. This movie was written by David S. Goyer and Chris Terrio. It was directed by Zack Snyder. This was also produced by the famed director Christopher Nolan, who you might know as the director of the famous Batman trilogy starring Christian Bale and the late great Heath Ledger, who tragically and thankfully gave us that great performance as the Joker. And later on this season, I will be talking about Suicide Squad and Jared Leto's take on the Joker. So this movie had a lot of promise, and it could have had a lot going on for it. It has a pretty decent cast, including, as I said, Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, Amy Adams as Lois Lane. A really weird haircut on Lois Lane. Jeremy Irons, Diane Lane, newcomer Gal Gadot, Scott McNairy. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but he's a really great actor, and I should have researched his name better. He's in the AMC series *Halt and Catch Fire*. He plays the paraplegic gentleman who has an axe to grind with Superman. He does a great job. Holly Hunter. One thing, let's talk about Jesse. Let's talk about Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor. Okay. I know that this kid could be a great actor. I know that he has a lot of potential. But I gotta say, this is the single worst performance in the whole entire movie. And if that performance was so bad that it made my camera want to kill itself. Okay, that's how bad this. All right, seriously. I don't know what approach this guy took with that role, but it certainly was not the right one. There are various examples of this throughout the whole movie, but I just really want to point out to the one scene where which is actually my favorite scene in the whole movie. Where he is in his fundraiser and he's making a speech. Okay? Now, this is some overacting, some overreaching. It's just not believable. I mean, you don't believe that this guy has a psychosis or any kind of crazy problem or anything like it. It's just an attempt to make yourself look like you have some sort of psychotic breakdown or something. It's just really bad acting. It's just really terrible thespianism. I just made that up. I mean, it just takes you out of it. Speaking of that scene, like I said, it's my favorite scene in the movie, and it's when Batman meets Superman for the first time. Actually, it's when Bruce Wayne meets Clark Kent for the first time. And I just really enjoy the fact that when these two giants of the comic book world meet, Wonder Woman is in the background, and I think that's a little cool little gesture there. Again, Lex Luthor, Jesse Eisenberg ruins that scene too. I mean, I have nothing, I don't mean to harp on this, but damn kid, get it together.
Because that is paradoxical, and thank you for coming. Please, drink.
Mr. Wayne. Clark Kent, Daily Planet.
Oh, my foundation has already issued a statement in support of books. So, well, pretty good old bad habit. Don't quote me, all right?
What's your position of Bat Vigilante in Gotham?
Daily Planet. Wait, do I own this one?
As far as plot goes, I mean, it really goes out the window with this movie. There's not much of an interesting thread to connect the both. And by the way, who knew Gotham was next to Metropolis all along? Like, this whole time. right? Which is cool. You don't think that's weird? There are a few saving graces on this movie. Gal Gadot, Ben Affleck, Lawrence Fishburne, you know, as always, delivers a great performance. You could almost say he morphs into every performance that he does. Yes. Okay, so from the vault, this is where we encourage you to go check out some films that are somehow related to this particular film. You know, it would be easy for me to go, you know, send you to see the Dark Knight trilogy directed by Christopher Nolan, which if you haven't seen, you should stop everything right now and go check it out. No, don't stop everything right now. Finish this video and then go check it out. Instead, what I would like to do is send you to go see the original Batman film directed by Tim Burton and starring Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson as the Joker. And if you don't know who any of those people are, then there isn't really much I can do to help you in your lifetime. It's one of the greatest. And also, you should check out the original Superman film starring Christopher Reeves, directed by Richard Donner, and also starring Marlon Brando. You know, and I can't tell, I'm not gonna make a fat joke, even though you only see his head, his floating head. It's really worth checking out, and that's from the vault. I said original. Go check out that original film with Marlon Brando. I got no legs to stand on. That's not a Christopher Reeves joke. Oh, last week I was talking about Captain America Civil War, and I wore my Batman t-shirt, and people here were giving me the business. And so this week I thought I'd wear my Thor t-shirt to even this thing out a little bit. Whatever, man. Peace. You know, you could like two things, dudes, and I'm sorry, you could be an ice cream man, you could be a vanilla ice cream type dude, or you could be a chocolate ice cream type dude, you know, but you could like them both. Okay, you could like both things. I don't really like chocolate ice cream though, so it's not really a good analogy. There you go. So, thank you for watching. Next week I will be back talking about Keanu Reeves' last movie, John Wick Volume 2. Also, leave me in the comments if you want to see a film get reviewed. I will totally consider it. And, you know, thank you for liking and commenting. And also, let me know who do you think? Who do you think won the fight between Batman and Superman? Because I'm curious to see what you guys have to say about this. And also what you thought of the film. And, that's it. I'll see you guys next week. My name's Luciano. Keep it real.